5G, 5G, 5G,
5G, 5G, 5G,
5G, 5G.
So welcome to this new hot topic 5G. You can hear population murmuring 5G, 5G. So what exactly 5G is? 5G is the fifth generation of wireless mobile network like 2G, 3G and 4G. But what actually makes it so special that everyone is just getting onto this 5G train and letting mobile phone manufacturers fool them by making them believe that 5G in India is around the corner. I mean one with the actual insane high frequency band. But how true is that? Let's see what's inside the box, and if you haven't subscribed to us yet, then you know what to do. You're a clever audience. 5G is not just an upgrade to the existing 4G, but it's a significant evolution which is still under process in India and elsewhere. But why many smartphone companies like OnePlus, Apple, Realme, Samsung have claimed the phones to support 5G network, and how true is that? 5G is going to be working through towers, small cells, 4G and 5G macro towers with the help of electromagnetic waves. These electromagnetic waves are also called as invisible waves, yes, because you cannot see them, and waves have different frequencies. Actually, 5G frequencies are divided into two segments. One is sub-6 frequency and the other one is millimeter waves. So what are these sub-6 waves and millimeter waves? Sub-6 waves are of low to mid frequency radio bands under 6 GHz, and millimeter waves are higher frequency radio bands and may range from 28 to 87 GHz, which is insane. To give you a clear demonstration of sub-6 waves and millimeter waves, sub-6 waves are of actually lower frequency waves which actually have a good range, like if you are 1 kilometer away from the tower, still you will get a decent network connectivity consistently, but the speed will not be jaw-dropping. Assume that you are downloading PUBG being at home and the tower is about a kilometer away from you, still you will get a stable 1 to 2 Mbps network constantly, but the speed here is relatively low. Whereas the millimeter waves work adequately better in a smaller area, they give insane internet speed, but the drawback is the range. Again, assume you are downloading PUBG and standing beside a 5G small cell or a 5G tower. You will download it in just few seconds, but for that you have to be in that 100-meter range, as the 5G small cell or the 5G tower range is between 10 and 100 meters, and if you move more than 100 meters from the tower, then the speed will be reduced to its half in an open space. And yes, you can get easily up to 1000 Mbps through the 5G cells, provided you being inside the range mentioned, that is 100 meters. But if there is a wall, tree or any hard object in between you and the millimeter wave tower, then the speed would decrease dramatically, as these waves cannot penetrate these things, and also speed might be reduced while it's training. But the sad news is, no phone in India yet supports the millimeter wave frequency bands, not even iPhone 12. And the reason for why 5G deployment in India is delayed, the first and the foremost reason is the broken economy, and the second one is the millimeter waves are expensive, and even more expensive to spread the 5G towers across the city. And telecom sector also is under a depth due to Mukesh Ambani's Jio's aggressive pricing while entering into the telecom sector in late 2016 made many companies like Vodafone, Idea, even Airtel to have a debt of 92,000 crore rupees. And the last one is, we do not even have a reliable infrastructure for the present 4G, as many places in India still rely on 2G and 3G. So delaying the 5G deployment in India will indirectly benefit Indian government to at least build a workable 5G infrastructure. So you understood what sub-6 and millimeter waves are, right? Now why this has been on the news saying OnePlus not suppose only one band and OnePlus 8 suppose these many bands, what's the truth? So let's take a closer look on this. In India, the government has sold no frequency band set, and there are more than 11 bands, out of which only few were released for an auction but sold 0. Bands are actually a range of frequency in which a particular telecom company's network will work. That's why you are hearing smartphone having 1 band, 2 band, etc. And these bands have to be purchased by the telecom companies from the government in order to work in that particular frequency range. In India, there are more than 11 bands, mostly being sub-6 and some are millimeter waves. This is the list of 5G bands in India, and bands are noted by yen. If Airtel wants to work in 4400 MHz frequency, then it has to buy the band yen 79 to work in that frequency range of 4400 to 5000 MHz by purchasing it in an auction. Likewise, it can buy many bands in order to work in multiple frequency ranges. In order to experience at least the sub-6 5G network speed, first you need to have a 5G enabled chipset. inside your phone, and also the MIMO technology, that is multiple input multiple output technology built inside your phone. MIMO technology allows around 1 million users per square kilometers to connect simultaneously to the 5G tower without any difficulty. Isn't that insane? And the auction will start by the late 2021, that is this year, and it will take at least 1 to 2 years to experience a workable 5G network. I'm saying about the sub-6 one. And workable millimeter wave network will not come any sooner than 2024. So the last important question is, should you buy a 5G phone in India right now? My answer is yes and no. If you're buying a phone only keeping the 5G thing at the topmost priority, then of course no, you should not do that. Having 5G chip inside your phone does quite good things too, as it improves your present 4G network. But don't just buy the phones because the phone manufacturers labeled 5G on the device. So I'll leave this on you guys. If you want to buy a 5G phone and not experience a 5G network for the next 2 years, I don't know how logical is that. And please comment down below for the detailed video on how 5G works. By saying that, this is TechScore and I'm signing off. Shantata Bahar.
क्यों नहीं कर रहे?